What is soluble fiber? Solvent fiber breaks down in water and other body liquids. At the point when it does, it shapes a gel-like material as it goes through. When it comes to the colon, it takes care of your great stomach microscopic organisms. Solid stomach microscopic organisms are connected to a large group of medical advantages, including a few insurance against stoutness and its connected circumstances, like diabetes. What is insoluble fiber? Then again, insoluble fiber doesn't break down in water and is more sinewy. The skin of an apple or the wheat grain external shell of wheat are instances of insoluble fiber. This sort of fiber can assist with stoppage or sporadic solid discharges. Since insoluble fiber doesn't blend in with water, it doesn't assimilate it like dissolvable fiber does and can't assist with the runs. Yet, undigested insoluble fiber increments stool mass in the colon, which invigorates the colon. Insoluble fiber additionally animates the colon by bothering it and causing mucus and water development, prompting stool passing quicker. Like dissolvable fiber, insoluble fiber may likewise assist with advancing a solid load by expanding the vibe of completion. This happens in light of the fact that insoluble fiber can expand how much time food stays in your stomach. Insoluble fiber likewise takes more time to bite, flagging completion. Insoluble fiber has likewise been connected to a lower hazard of type 2 diabetes. Sources of soluble fiber? 1. Sweet potatoes. Yams are high in potassium, beta-carotene, B nutrients, and fiber. Only one medium-sized yam packs more than 400% of the reference daily intake RDI of vitamin A. Additionally, the normal potato contains around 4 grams of fiber, close to half of which is dissolvable. Accordingly, yams can contribute essentially to your all-out dissolvable fiber consumption. Dissolvable fiber might be significant for wealthy executives. The greater amount of it you eat, the more prominent the arrival of stomach satiety chemicals, which might assist with diminishing your general hunger. 2. Apples. Apples are one of the most regularly eaten natural products on the planet. Most assortments are very sweet, however others like Granny Smith can be exceptionally harsh. No medication can beat a healthy lifestyle is an old saying that might have some reality, as eating this natural product is related with a lower hazard of numerous ongoing sicknesses. Apples pack different nutrients and minerals and are a decent wellspring of the dissolvable fiber gelatin. Apple gelatin might have numerous medical advantages, for example, a diminished gamble of coronary illness and further developed stomach work. 3. Hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are a tasty sort of nut that can be eaten crude or simmered for a more grounded character. They're likewise frequently utilized as a fixing in chocolate bars and spreads. 1/4 cup of hazelnuts packs around 3.3 grams of dietary fiber, 33% of which is solvent. Moreover, they're plentiful in unsaturated fats, vitamin E, thiamine, and iron. Somewhat because of their dissolvable fiber content, hazelnuts might assist with decreasing your gamble of coronary illness by bringing down LDL awful cholesterol. 4. Black beans. Black beans are not just an incredible method for giving your dishes a substantial surface, yet in addition an astounding wellspring of fiber. 1 cup 172 grams packs 15 grams, which is about what a normal individual consumes each day, or 40–60% of the RDA for grown-ups. Black beans contain gelatin, a type of solvent fiber that becomes sticky like in water. This can defer stomach exhausting and cause you to feel more full longer, giving your body more opportunity to assimilate supplements. Black beans are additionally wealthy in protein and iron, low in calories, and practically sans fat. 5. Guavas. Guavas are a tropical natural product local to Mexico and Central and South America. Their skin is commonly green, while the mash can go from grayish to profound pink. 1 guava packs 3 grams of dietary fiber, around 30% of which is dissolvable. This natural product has been displayed to diminish glucose, as well as all-out cholesterol, fatty substances, and LDL terrible cholesterol levels in solid individuals. To a limited extent, this might be because of the solvent fiber gelatin, which can defer the retention of sugar. Sources of insoluble fiber? 1. Green peas. Whether you work them into soups, pasta, servings of mixed greens, smoothies, or straightforward side dishes, peas pack a ton of fiber into your dinner. Eating 1 cup of peas will convey in excess of 15 grams of insoluble fiber. You might in fact begin cooking with a sack of frozen peas. 2. Blackberries. With regards to organic products with insoluble fiber, your smartest option is to adhere to natural products that you eat with the skin on. Natural products that should be stripped, like a banana, for instance, may contain insoluble fiber, however not so much. A banana has insoluble fiber, yet around a few grams of the two sorts complete. A superior decision would be blackberries, which have in excess of 6 grams for every cup. 3. Nuts. Many nuts make great wellsprings of insoluble fiber. Almonds, for instance, have in excess of 14 grams for each cup, and pine nuts, 13 grams for every cup. Go after pistachios or peanuts, as well. Both have north of 10 grams of insoluble fiber per cup. Track down solid ways of adding nuts to your eating regimen. 4. Amaranth. Amaranth is an extraordinary method for getting your fiber. It may not be a recognizable decision, yet it's a seed worth getting to be aware. Why? A solitary cup of amaranth offers an astounding 20 grams of insoluble fiber. You can figure out how to cook this fiber-rich grain here. 5. Cauliflower. Cooked cauliflower is in excess of an incredible side dish. It's likewise wealthy in insoluble fiber. Only 1 cup contains very nearly 4 grams. Note that while crude cauliflower additionally contains insoluble fiber, the sum nearly duplicates when you cook it. Track down smart ways of cooking cauliflower. Benefits of soluble fiber. 1. Bringing down fat ingestion and aiding weight. The executives, as a thick, spread out gel, solvent fiber blocks fats. That sounds processed and retained, truly. 2. Bringing down cholesterol. Soluble fiber keeps some dietary cholesterol from being separated and processed. After some time, dissolvable fiber can assist with bringing down cholesterol levels or how much free cholesterol in the blood. 3. Settling glucose levels. Just as it keeps fats from being retained, solvent fiber dials back the processing pace of different supplements, including sugars. This implies suppers containing dissolvable fiber are more averse to cause sharp spikes in glucose levels and may forestall them. 4. Diminishing the gamble of cardiovascular illness. By bringing down cholesterol levels, balancing out blood sugars, and diminishing fat ingestion, routinely eating solvent fiber might lessen the gamble of coronary illness and circulatory circumstances. 5. Taking care of sound stomach microbes. Some solvent fiber-rich food sources feed stomach microorganisms, as it is fermentable in the colon, thus it assists the microscopic organisms with flourishing longer. Benefits of insoluble fiber. 1. Constipation. The Harvard School of Public Health noticed that blockage is a typical gastrointestinal protest, particularly among the old. Utilization of fiber is known to assuage and forestall blockage. Insoluble fiber ties water as it goes through the gastrointestinal system. This makes stool gentler and heavier, subsequently decreasing the gamble of stoppage. Adding mass to stool makes solid discharges simpler. In any case, the Harvard School of Public Health suggests a continuous increment of fiber admission for individuals experiencing blockage. Thusly, you lessen the gamble of gastrointestinal uneasiness. 2. Diverticular disease. Diverticulitis is a condition that is described by aggravation and contamination of pockets in the gastrointestinal dividers. As per the Harvard School of Public Health, a typical age-related issue happens in 33% of those more than 45 years and 66% of individuals beyond 85 years old. Advancement of diverticular illness is ordinarily connected with a low-fiber diet. As a matter of fact, the condition is more uncommon among vegans as they will quite often eat more fiber than non-veggie lovers. Further, the T. Colin Campbell Foundation makes sense of that eating a liberal measure of insoluble fiber diminishes the gamble of diverticular illness by 40%. 3. Weight reduction. The Colorado State University Extension makes sense of that insoluble fiber has no calories and it keeps you feeling full for longer. Sinewy food stays in the gastrointestinal system for longer periods, keeping your mind from flagging your body that you want to eat. This limits the gamble of indulging and accordingly advances weight reduction. 4. Cancer. Expanded admission of dietary fiber lessens the dangers of certain diseases like colon malignant growth. As per Colorado State University Extension, insoluble fiber builds the rate at which waste is taken out from the body. This consequently decreases the openness of harmful substances that create as a side effect of absorption. Further, insoluble fiber helps in keeping an ideal pH level in the digestive organs. Therefore, this keeps microorganisms from shaping destructive substances. In any case, the Colorado State University Extension reports that fiber most likely doesn't have a lot of impact on the improvement of colon disease and have a lot of impact